Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a small video to show you the student life here in Gozo. Do you think that it's boring or do you think it's exciting? Let's find out. So Gozo is a small island which has a population around 30,000. You have to take a ferry from Malta to Gozo. You don't have to pay anything to come to Gozo, but if you're a tourist, you have to pay 465 euros to go back to Malta. If you're a resident, you just need to pay 115 euros. So that's how you get to Gozo. Living in Gozo is a bit challenging for some people, but for me, well, sometimes it's challenging, especially in the winter because it's dead boring here. But in this video, I'll be talking about the housing here in Gozo, the public transport, the food places you can go and eat with your friends, supermarkets around, the nightlife. Then finally, I'll be talking about the places you can visit in Gozo, especially on a weekend or if you are a day off. Okay, so when it comes to housing, I would suggest you to stay with another friend or two more because it's very easy to find a 3-bedroom apartment, especially in Victoria. Well, Victoria is the capital of Gozo, by the way. That's in the middle. It's not London, Victoria, it's Gozo, Victoria. Okay, so it will be easier for you to find a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom. 2 bedrooms will start from like 600 euros a month without bills, remember. Bills, well, it will depend on the usage. The water, I would say, it's very expensive compared to England. So sometimes it could go up to 100 euros a month, or it could end up with like 50, 60. From 600, it could go up to 1000. Average 3-bedroom will cost around 900 euros a month. So you divide it by 3, you split the bill. One person will be paying 300 to 400, maximum 400 if you're sharing. If you want to live alone, you can, but it will be very hard for you to find a single bedroom apartment in Gozo, especially in Victoria. If you're living outside Victoria, then you have to consider about how you get into Victoria. So keep that in mind. And yes, housing is not a big issue, but those are the prices that you'll be looking for. Transportation. Well, public transport in Gozo it's bit slow. But yes, a good thing is that if you have this card, the student card, I think you pronounce this as Talinja. If I'm wrong, just think know. If you have this card, you can buy this online. That the buses are free. This is a student card, so for all the students, regardless of the age, it's free. Wherever you go, you don't have to pay. Only if you have this card, right? If you don't have the card, during winter they will charge you €1.50, and that ticket is valid for 2 hours. So you can travel anywhere you want, you can take any bus you want, and it won't cost you more than €1.50, but during that time period. During the summer, it will go up to €2 and will be still valid for 2 hours. But the funny fact is that though I said you can use any bus at any time, most buses are running every hour. So if you miss one bus, you'll have to wait for another hour. Okay, supermarkets. We have 4 here in Gozo, 4 main ones. Then they have like corner shops. So the 4 main ones are Green Supermarket, Lidl, of course. Everywhere you go, you find a Lidl. Then you got Lighthouse. It's a supermarket, not like a lighthouse. Then you have Waitrose, their English brand. Okay, so those 4, I normally go to Greens because I find it easier to go because it's just in the middle. For Lidl, to go to Lidl, you have to walk a bit. I mean, you can walk, but it's a hassle. The Lighthouse is just near Waitrose, and well, Waitrose is near Lighthouse. If you're Asian like me, South Asian, Sri Lankan, Indian, Pakistani, whatever, if you want to buy the spices that you normally use when you're cooking, curry powder, chili powder, turmeric powder, there are shops in Malta where you can buy those things, and even in Greens actually you can find some spices. Like I found curry leaves in Malta, and the green chili was in greens as well. Have you heard of rambutan? It's a Sri Lankan thing. They had rambutan in there in greens once, but it was quite expensive compared to our country. Anyway, that's off topic. They have coconut and anything you want to buy, which makes your food delicious. If you're a student here, you won't be cooking all the time. If you're with your family, yes, your mom will cook for you, mama's food, which is nice. I miss that. But you have a couple of places here. For example, well, there's one McDonald's for the whole island. There's no KFC, no Burger King, no Subway or nothing. There's one McDonald's. So they're having the great business there. That's in Victoria, and there are some other restaurants such as Mojo's, decent prices. There's this Greens. Oh, Greens actually does like food. They have a cafe. It's quite nice and healthy. Decent prices as well. Then they have the Cosmo. Then they got Hog. Then if you're into fried chicken, they have a fried chicken guy down the road near McDonald's. Then if you're into like shawarmas and sort of Arabic food, that's a shawarma guy. Those are the places in here. Well, there's a variety actually, and there's no Just Eat. So there won't be any deliveries actually in Gozo. So if you want to get food at like midnight, well, at midnight you won't find any place open. Everything will be closed at like around 9, 10 maximum. Weekends. When it comes to weekends, I know as a student you have to explore, you have to enjoy your time. You won't be a student forever, and you won't have your friends around. So during the weekends, there are actually a lot of places to visit in Gozo. Not just weekends, even during the week, if you have time, if you have a day off. Marsofon is a must-go place. There is like a bay, and you have loads of restaurants, desert places, karaoke's. It's Friday nights. You can explore Marsofon Bay. Then near Marsofon, you have the Soul Pans. Is another big, like a tourist place to go. Then you can go to Shlendi, one bus from Victoria, about 15 minutes away. That's nice view, nice restaurants. If you want to go in like paddle boating, if you want to go for a swim, a bit of hiking, Shlendi Bay is really good. Ramla Bay is another place that you can go. Again, another like 20 minutes away from Victoria. It's a nice, like a sandy beach. I mean, Gozo, there are loads of places to visit, but the thing is that when you're studying, will you have the time to go? Because during the winter, it's dead. You can't go and swim. Then when it comes to summer, you have the exams, and then you might be thinking to go home for summer break. But if you can spend a couple of weeks after your exams in summer, it's a great place. There are nice places to visit. Nightlife. When it comes to nightlife here in Gozo, it's not as lit as Malta, because as I told you at the beginning, this is a small island, so you have less clubs around. There's a club in Shlendi called La Grota, mostly closed during the winter. Then they have Flamingo here in Victoria, where we belong apparently. Some people say that. I don't know. Then there's this small place called Hive. It's good for a drink. Go with your... well, I would say if you have a date, just go there and chill with the partner or with your friend. You can have a drink. It's like a nice, not a dancing place, a nice chilling place. Then there are some others in Marsofon called Traffic Lights as well, and karaoke bars. So if you have any questions to ask regarding the student life here in Gozo, please comment below, and I will try my best to reply you back, or to take those questions as a whole and then do another video. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe, like, share with your friends. If someone is coming to study here in Gozo, this might be helpful for him or her to know about student life, because when I was coming I had no idea about Gozo. I didn't know where to go. People helped me who were in here, so I'm trying to help you now before you come with my experience being here for 2 years. And as you say here, grazie hafna for watching this video. That means thank you very much, and ciao is bye. So grazie hafna, ciao.